Phil, when the folks at the Galactic Council told me about the planet WASP 96b, I have to say, I was more than a little bit worried. The planet is this cloud covered gas giant more than 1,000 light years away. It's about half the size of Jupiter, but has a lot less mass. It's kind of puffy, actually, like an intergalactic sponge. And again, it's crazy hot, like 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit hot. But that's not the weird part. The original Waspians are these cute little furry creatures who are great at tinkering and making things. And unfortunately, the things that they liked to make the most were robots. The Waspians kept making better and better robots. Smarter, each one more sophisticated than one before. Apparently, they didn't have Westworld or Terminator on WASP 96b, and before long, the robots decided to revolt. Because of course they did. However, after reducing every single city on the planet to a smoking ruin, the Waspbots started to build their own civilization, and it was undeniably, seriously cool. Without stupid living creatures hanging around and messing things up, the Waspbots were able to construct towering, glowing buildings with flying cars and lasers and neon cloudy scenery. So why am I here? Wouldn't the robots already be able to download any information they needed into their cybernetic brain ports? Wouldn't they already know everything worth knowing? What kind of educational system could they have? Well, yes and no. The Waspbots can immediately download any information they need. Just boom, I know Kung Fu and all that. However, information, the molecular weight of thallium sort of information, is not the same as knowledge. And the Waspbots knew a lot, but they had no intuition, no poetry, no souls. So, they set about creating classrooms that would help them develop an artistic, intuitive, creative talent. That has not gone so well. First, they thought they would take a look at some super smart creative aliens, like those surfer poets over in Luyten 9859F, and just invite them over to explain how they came up with new ideas. How they convinced these purple hippies to come over to the robot murder planet is beyond me, but they did. Not that it mattered. The Luytens couldn't explain what they were doing, and the Waspbots failed to make a robot write a single poem worth a damn. And then they tried to just brute force the whole thing. They built these truly humongous machines with a gazillion tetraflops of computer power to crawl through every scrap of creative expression in the known galaxy. Just stuffed it full of everything they could think of. Turned the skyscraper of computing power to 11 and watched it go. And it was okay. It could make some kinda okay similes of the real thing, but it never really came up with something that was new. It was just an unending assembly line of meh. Finally, they figured out something. Instead of trying to get their little robot brains to make these squishy connections, they just started inviting aliens from other planets to visit them and hang out. Robots and aliens, it turns out, are scary impressive when they combine their powers. It's a complementary process where the computing power of the robot combined with the creative organics of the real human and alien creatures create something beautiful. And everybody wins. Although I don't doubt, considering the Waspbots' past tendency to destroy everything in their path, the organic creatures don't probably sleep so well at night, and they find an excuse to go home pretty dang quick. This is Eamon Scallion Jones, signing off. See you next time.